Let's start by crocheting the body of the pear. On the hand magic ring, start with a circle on your finger. Thread the crochet hook down through the loop. Bring the thread out. Threading the wire through the coil. Hooking a CH chain stitch with thread. Next, hook the first loop. That's 6 SC in total, single crochet. Crochet down to bring out the thread. Bringing the thread out of the loop. This is an SC. You can mark the straight S of the first stitch. Continue by ticking 5 more SC. After the first 6 SCs are hooked, tighten the coil. Then with the first stitch, ship stitch. Crochet through one whole straight S, winding the thread to bring the thread out of the straight S, and then bring the wire directly out of the coil. This is the ship stitch. Each time you tick to the next turn, first you have to tick a CH. Next, the second loop. That's 6 inches in all. The start of each loop is from the straight S of the ship stitch. 6 inks in the second loop. Ink is 2 SC in each straight S. This is an ink. Keep ticking 5 more ink. After 6 ink hooks, ship stitch with first stitch. CH 1 stitch. Now for the third loop. One SC and 1 ink in a group. Repeat for a total of 6 groups. After 6 repetitions, ship stitch with the first stitch. One stitch. Continue with the fourth loop. Hook to SC, then 1 ink. to SC and 1 ink as a group. Repeat for a total of 6 groups. After 6 sets of ticks, ship stitch with the first stitch. CH1 stitch. Then hook the 5th loop. Hook 3 SC, then hook an ink. Three SC and 1 ink as a group. Repeat for a total of 6 groups. After 6 sets of ticks, ship stitch with the first stitch. CH1 stitch. Next, hook the 6th to 8th loop. Hook 30 SC in each loop. Each straight S on corresponds to 1 SC. After the 8th circle of 30 SC hooks, ship stitch with first stitch. CH1 stitch. Now for the 9th loop. Hook 3 SC, then a deck decrease. Crochet through a whole straight S, bringing the thread out. Threading into the next straight S again. Take the line out. Threading the wire through all coils at once. This is a deck. 3 SC and 1 deck as a group. Repeat for a total of 6 groups. After 6 repetitions, ship stitch with first stitch. CH1 stitch. Starting the 10th loop, hook to SC, then 1 December. To SC and 1 deck as a group. Repeat for a total of 6 groups. After 6 repetitions, ship stitch with first stitch. CH1 stitch. 18 SC in the 11th loop. 18SC hooked. We can start by stuffing the cotton. Stuffing the body of the pear. After filling the cotton, ship stitch with the first stitch. CH1 stitch. 12th hook. Hook a SC, then a December. 1 SC and 1 deck as a group. Repeat for a total of 6 groups. After 6 repetitions, ship stitch with the first stitch and then CH1 stitch. Next, hook the 13th to 15th rounds. Each circle is SHEIN SC. After the 15th loop of 12 SC hooked up, and then continue to stuff in some more cotton. Stuff it and ship stitch with the first stitch. Then CH1 stitch. Hook the 16th loop. That's 6 stacks. After the 6 stacks are hooked up, first ship stitch. Then cut the thread. Pick up the outer half of the thread with a needle. And sew on. Tighten it up as you pick it up. After tightening the coil, hide the excess wire. and then cut off the excess thread. Next, we crochet the leaves of the pear. Starting with a CH, tie a knot first. Crochet down the thread, forming a loop. Then the wire is wound and brought into the coil. That's it. Then start 8 CH. Tick back from the penultimate straight S. Pick up half of straight S from penultimate straight S. Pick an SC. You can mark the straight S of the first SC. Then hook an HDC on the next straight S. The hook for HDC half double crochet is wrap thread through straight S, winding the wire to bring the wire out. Winding threads all coils at once. This is 1 HDC. Next straight S, start hooking. Hook 3 DCs in a row, double crochet. The DCs are hooked around the thread. Threading the coil. Winding tape out of the coil. Winding wire through the first 2 coils at once. Rewinding the last 2 coils. This is a DC. 2 more DCs in a row. Then the next straight S ticks an HDC. Tick 3 SC on the last straight S. After the 3 SC are hooked, hook in the other half of the straight S left. We've just ticked 3 SCs here. Hook in the remaining half straight S, and then in his next straight S into the needle. Hook an HDC on this straight S. You can put this thread on the needle, carrying out a stash of threads. Then continue to hook 3 DCs in a row. At the next straight S, tick an HDC. Hook a SC on the last remaining straight S. The first stitch on this side of the hook is the sheep stitch. Then CH1 stitch. Cut the thread. Pulling out the thread. This is the front side. We'll hide the threads on the opposite side. After a few stitches, cut off both of the excess threads. Next, hook the pear stems. Leave a longer line. Start the needle with a CH. Start with a knot. Start with 7 CH. Then hook back up from the penultimate sheep stitch. Work the penultimate straight S into the needle. Hook 3 sheep stitches back. Three sheep stitch hooks NH. Reserve a longer thread. Sewing next. Sewing the stems to the pears with a needle. Weaving the excess thread back and forth through the body of the pear a few times. Then cut the excess thread. Finally, glue the leaves on, and the pear is crocheted.